Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. You know, every year you probably at the beginning of the year, you think about things that you want to change in your life or improve. I know we all sort of do that. And I go through that, different things that personally I want to change, whether it's internally, the way that I think. Hello. Hi there. I got somebody who wants to see everybody, or different things that you want to change externally. And today I'm going to talk about some of the things that are bad beauty habits that I want to fix this year. They're things that I have been doing wrong in the last year that I know I can improve on. They're things that I know better and I have the tools to do them correctly, but I just don't. So if that sounds interesting to you, I do hope that while you're here, you'll subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell, share it with a friend, and let's get started. The first thing that I want to improve are these, my hands. And you can see how dry my hands are. I mean, they just look so dry, and it's just unbelievable. And I work in an office. I work with paper all day, so that dries your hands out. And then just every time you go to the ladies' room or, making my lunch or whatever, I'm washing my hands. And because it's wintertime up here in Michigan, it is severely cold. So my office, I literally have a big bottle of lotion on my desk, and I have 2 little tubes in my drawer, and I have this in my purse that I love. This is the Vaseline Intensive Hydro Strength Hand Cream with hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, shea butter. It's got so many wonderful things in here, and I love this. I'm going to put some on right now. My problem is that I get so busy at work, and I keep telling myself, every time you go to the ladies' room, come back and put moisturizer on your hand. And I forget. And all of the girls, they all have them at their desk, and they all remember. I'm terrible about remembering because I'm so busy. I just go right back into working and I forget about it. And just doing that, look how nice that is. And if I kept doing that several times a day, my hands would look so much better. I tell you, it just makes a huge difference. The other thing is making sure I wear gloves. I don't. When I go outside, I do. I will tell you this, my hands get so cold so fast. When up here in Michigan, it's been lows at 0 or -5 below. For the last week, the whole country, when I'm taping this, the whole country is going through like this little cold burst. And my hands get so cold. So I always wear gloves outside. I'm terrible about wearing gloves when I wash dishes and clean and stuff like that. I like to be able to feel things. So I'm trying to find a pair of gloves that are thin enough that I can still feel things. Because I like, when I'm scrubbing or whatever, I like to be able to feel what I'm doing. And sometimes rubber gloves are just so thick, I can't make sure that I've got everything. So I'm going to try to correct my hands and moisturize and make sure that I'm wearing gloves when I should be. And I'll tell you a little quick story about that. My daughter works at a doctor's office, and she is constantly washing her hands and hand sanitizing. And she's got like dry skin, like eczema anyways. Her skin got so dry, it like cracked and her finger got infected, even though she was washing her hands and putting hand sanitizer on them all the time. So she just had to get antibiotics because her finger, like right around her cuticles, it just, split and then somehow got infected. So it's so important, ladies, make sure you're moisturizing your hands constantly with all that we're doing as far as washing your hands and everything. I did my best. Thank you. It's important to do that. Speaking of hands, the other thing that I want to do is my nails. Look at this. I mean, these are actually long for me right now because my nails are so dry because of not moisturizing and everything. They're brittle, and that makes a huge difference. So I have decided I am putting oil on my nails every single day. I'm moisturizing them. I have just started doing this. I want to try to get them, and they are starting to grow. The other thing that I want to do is start putting polish on them and make them look nice. It would just look so much nicer. I have several of my friends that they take the time. They go to salons, and a couple of them go to salons and get the gel nail polish and everything. But you know what? I have one of the gel lights at home. So I went online, and this was recommended by a fellow YouTuber. And this is the Modelone's gel nail polish set. And I like this set because it's got so many different colors in here. If I can get it open, I just got it. I just ordered it, so my goal is in the next day or so, I am going to, whoop, don't want to drop that. Look at all these colors that it has in here. All these gel colors. And I just love this. It's got every color that you can think of, from dark to light. It also has your base coat. It's got a top coat in here. It's got a matte top coat. It's got a nail primer in here. And it has a plain top coat. So you can have two different top coats, your primer, your base coat. And then I also purchased this. This is the nail dehydrator and primer, because when you're putting gel nail polish on, you want to make sure you don't have like the lotion and oils, because it's going to prevent it from sticking good and everything. So you want to make sure that you put the dehydrator on, put the primer on, then do your base. So that is my goal. So hopefully you will see me with nail polish on in the coming year, because I want to try to make my nails look a little bit better. You know, I take time on my face and my makeup and everything. Don't want to forget this. Okay, the next thing that I want to try doing better, and like really a lot better, is moisturizing my skin. I don't know about any of you. When I get out of the shower, and we don't keep our house super hot. We keep it at like 68, and most of my friends do too. Keeping your heat set super high. When my parents were alive and my mom was alive, she always was cold, and we'd go to their house and they literally would have their heat set on 80. It sucks the moisture out of your skin. So I try not to do that. Where I work, it's drier. My office is a lot drier. So I did buy a little mini humidifier for my office to help keep some hydration in my skin. My boss thought it was a vaporizer. I said, no, it's a humidifier. But one of the things, and this is what's really funny, is I keep buying body moisturizers. And one of the ones that I love is this one by Nivea. It's the Essentially Enriched Body Cream with Almond Oil. It says it's nourishing for dry to very dry skin. It's very, very light scent on it. But while I'm here, I love the feel of this. Oh my gosh, it's cold. Because it was sitting in the cupboard in my bathroom, and our house is not kept at a very high temperature, so it is cold. But you can see my elbows are all rough and everything just because of the dry heat that we have right now. I'm better in the summertime because, you know, your house is a little bit warmer and everything, but I get in the bad habit of in the wintertime. And as soon as it starts getting fall in that, when you get out of the shower. Now, my husband puts a heater. We have a little heater in the bathroom, and he'll turn that on when he gets out of the shower. And I guess I should start. He says, well, it helps it so it doesn't get all steamed up and everything in the bathroom. But you know what? I don't know. To me, that's a little bit more drying and everything. So I just gonna have to grin and bear it and get out and look at how nice those arms look. Look at that. Just by putting that moisture and hydration on. And ladies, it just makes a huge difference on how your skin feels and how you feel. My skin gets so dry sometimes it's itchy, and I don't want that. So that is another bad habit that I am going to do, is I am going to make sure that I am putting moisturizer. I will do my face and my neck. I'm terrible. I don't even take it down my décolleté half the time. And I bought moisturizers that are supposed to have retinol and different things in them to help to reduce the age spots and everything on my chest and that. I buy all these things and then I don't use them. So I want to start using them. Taking care of my body skin. Taking time to dry brush. Take a brush before I get in the shower and do dry brushing, because that helps get all that dead skin off of your body before you shower. It also helps your lymphatic glands and just helps detoxify your body. So I'm going to start remembering before I take a shower. It only takes a couple of minutes to dry brush, take your shower, and get out and then moisturize. That's one of the bad habits that I'm going to fix. The next one, moving down all the way to your feet. I'm terrible about my feet in the wintertime. I am terrible. In the summertime, because I know my feet show, I'm better about it. I'm going to really make sure that I take the time. I got this off of QVC. It's been a while ago, and I love this. This is a glass file. It's smooth on this side, and it's a little rough. And you probably get it off of Amazon, I believe, too. I'll double check. And it had one for your nails and then one for your feet. And I will tell you, this will Well, I got moisturizer on my hand now. This will take off all the dead skin and the calluses. It is wonderful. Get yourself a foot file and get all that dead skin cells off. I tell you, my feet and my husband's feet were so bad that he's like, no matter what I'm putting on, my feet are just so dry. And I said, well, it's because it's wintertime and everything, so you really got to make sure. But I'm going to show you something that's a little bit funny, but I would recommend it if, check Amazon or whatever. I got this off of Temu, and I know some people like Temu and some people don't. These are little silicone socks or booties. And I will tell you, these are the best things for my feet. I tried this one day. I think it was when I did my last video when I was home on a day off. And I put these on. I put moisturizer on my feet, slipped my feet in these. Now, it felt weird because my feet were slipping around in there and walking around. It felt really weird. So the second time I did it, I just put them on while I was sitting watching TV for an hour or two. I tried to wear them all night. My feet got too hot because but just putting moisturizer on and putting those on for like an hour or two where you're sitting there watching TV, or if you're working at night or whatever you're doing, I tell you, I took that off. My feet were so soft. So I took the time to scrub them first and put that moisturizer on and put that on. And then before I went to bed, I just switched into cotton socks to just help hold it in. It makes a huge difference. And ladies, it's the same thing. You can have so many different foot issues if your feet start cracking. I've got one of my feet that I'm starting to get arthritis in, like I had my other one, and my joint, and like if you have bunions or anything, my joint's getting bigger. And it actually, when there's your foot, like if your joint gets bigger, it stretches your skin. It cracked. My skin cracked. That's how dry my skin is. So that beauty habit, I'm not going to let go anymore. I am definitely going to start moisturizing my feet, exfoliating my feet, moisturizing my feet, moisture, moisture, moisture. That's one of the big things that I'm going to do this year. So good about my face and my neck, doing it every single morning and night. The rest of my body, I have been neglecting. The other thing, I have all of these, and I did a video on it, my masks and peels. I want to start using my masks and peels on a regular basis. I'll do it, but now I'm doing it like once a month. I used to do it once a week. And because my life is so busy, my job has changed and I'm a lot busier there, and I don't get home until a little bit later. And then by the time I work out, I'm really good about working out. That's not anything that I have to change as far as making a New Year's resolution to exercise. I work out 6 days a week. I don't on Wednesday because by the time I come home, and then my husband and I go work in our kids' program at church, it's like 9 o'clock before we get home, and I'm not going to start working out at 9 o'clock at night. But I work out 6 days a week. I eat healthy. I try to watch what I eat, take vitamins and everything. So as far as that goes, it's good. Most of my bad beauty habits are just not doing the things that I know I should be doing. And using masks and using serums and using peels on a regular basis. I have several good ones. Dermatology has a pumpkin enzyme mask that I would highly recommend. I will list that. I will list and link all of the products I'm talking about down below for you, so you can click on the link and find them easily. Dermatology has one. Lancer Skincare has a great one. It's a caviar lime enzyme peel. That one's good. Exfoliate by Kate Somerville is a great one, and it only takes 3 minutes. That one, you just put it on, and you can sort of feel it working, and the enzymes are just breaking up and dissolving all that dead skin cell, and you rinse it off. It's great. It only takes a couple minutes. Now, masks do take a little bit longer. Most masks that you put on, you're going to put them on, and they're going to have to sit for 15, 20 minutes. You're sitting there watching TV. It doesn't take anything to go and put it on, and then a couple seconds to rinse it off. And I've gotten lazy about that. And I used to do it all the time, and I could tell a difference. And I've bought in so many different hydrating masks that are out there. Hi, sweetie pie. And they make a big difference. When I use it, consistency is key. That's one of the big things that I want to talk about. Consistency is key. Any skincare that you use, anything that you do, if you're not consistent, it's not going to work. And one of the big things that you have to be consistent with that I'm going to get back doing is my skin devices. I love using my microcurrent device, my new face. I love using my gua sha, and I did a video on this. I've got a micro needler, and I love using this. And this literally takes a couple seconds to do this. And microneedling is going to help promote collagen. Your gua sha is going to help with just getting your lymphatic things all drained out and just help lift. I love doing this. I get busy in the morning. And in the winter, it's harder. And I will tell you why. One of the reasons it's harder in the wintertime. Right now in the wintertime, I always walk my dogs every morning before I leave to get them all emptied out. In the wintertime, I have to take time, like 2 little toddlers, to put coats and booties on my dogs. And I will find a picture and show you a recent picture of them in their coats and boots. They don't like it, so it takes a little bit of a time. And when it's wintertime and it's snowing, my little schnauzer, he's like, where am I supposed to go? Where's the grass? He's like so confused. So I'm out there a long time. So that cuts into my time in the morning where I can do like my new face, or I can do my gua sha. So I'm going to change my routine around and do just my gua sha in the morning. And I'm going to do my new face and some of my other devices. Like I have a little handheld red light therapy device. I am trying to save up and get an Omnilux red light therapy mask. I've done some research and they are one of the best ones out there. And I told my husband, I said, that's going to be my next gift. I got my big gift this year for Christmas, but I would love to get one of those. I also want to try another device. I'm going to show you that, and I'm going to start trying that, and I'll do a before and after. But consistency is key. I was using my microcurrent device regularly, and I could tell a huge difference on the lift in my face and my forehead. It was, when I first got it, I was doing it and then I got away from it. Then I would do it. And then I get away from it, and I've gotten away from it. So I am going to make sure that I do it every night. Ladies, if you have any devices, no matter what it is, whether it's just a little micro needling device, if it's regular gua sha, you don't have to get necessarily one like this. Although I do love this one because it vibrates and it does have a little red light therapy thing on here, which you're not keeping it on that long, so it doesn't make a difference. That is a big, big thing, is you have to be consistent with any of these things. Anything in your beauty routine, if you don't do it on a regular basis, it's not going to work. Next thing, and one of the last things, last 2 things, is this. Water. Hydrate. Good old H2O. I am going to make sure I drink more water. I get so busy at work and I do drink Diet Coke. Sorry, my bad habit. That's my bad. I don't drink coffee. I drink Diet Coke. So I drink a Diet Coke in the morning. And then I try to drink a lemon water, and then I'll drink something at lunch. And then I try to drink a regular water. I try to drink them, and I'll be ready to leave my office at the end of the day. And I'm like, wow, I think I'm only drinking 1 or 2 of my things that I brought with me out of all those fluids. And it's important, whether it's just straight water, if you're doing lemon water, drinking something to keep yourself hydrated. Hydration in your system, there are so many things. Being hydrated, it helps keep you regular, keep things going. It helps maintain your blood pressure. It helps with your allergies. I have terrible allergies and sinuses, and you can tell I sound sort of allergy or nasally. It's because I'm not drinking enough water. If you drink enough water, it helps keeps things washed out of your body. It helps prevent kidney disease. It boosts your performance when you're exercising. If you're dehydrated, it's hard to exercise. It helps with that. It helps with weight loss. It just helps. If you are dehydrated, it can cause a lot of serious physical problems, diabetes, blood pressure, just so many different things. So I am going to break that bad habit of not drinking enough. I'm going to have this like right on my desk, right in front of me, where I can see it, not over to the side, like right there. So I know just to keep drinking all the time. Last but not least, sleep. Sleep is a bad habit that I have of not getting enough. I get up at 5:15 in the morning. I get to bed about 11. Not good. I mean, that's a little over 6 hours. And I can do it. But I know the days that I get to sleep in, like I try to go to bed at that time, 11. I try to go to bed earlier. I've tried a couple times to go to bed at 9 o'clock, and I'll get in there, and then my mind is still racing, and I'll get on and I'll be on Instagram or whatever, and I'll go to bed. And then my husband comes in, and he gets up at 4:40, and he goes to bed at like between 10:30 and 11 every night too. I don't know how he does it. But I know that when I don't get enough sleep, that I'm just mentally not not prepared for the day. And getting enough sleep, I looked this up. It helps you get sick less often. Your body needs that time to regenerate at night. So it helps with your weight. It helps you get sick less often. It helps reduce stress, improves your mood. It helps with preventing a lot of serious health issues. If your body is so run down, you're more susceptible to get sick and to get all kinds of different things. It makes you more stressed, and stress takes a toll on your body as well. So ladies, get your sleep, take time, adjust your schedule somehow. I'm going to just make myself, when I get home, I work out, eat dinner, take my shower, walk the dogs, take my shower, and I'm going to start zoning down, get my stuff ready for the day, and I'm going to get to bed, and I'm going to tell my husband, good night. Don't wake me up when you come to bed. I'm going to try to start getting more sleep and see if that makes a difference, because I can tell in my eyes, in my skin, in my hair, if you're not giving your skin and everything time to regenerate, and that's when your skin like sloughs off and everything at night and everything. If you're not giving your body time to do some of those things, it will take its toll. So those are my bad beauty habits that I'm going to fix. And mostly it's basic things, just being consistent with them. Moisturizing your skin from head to toe, exfoliating, getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, using the things that you bought, using any devices or tools that you bought, just being consistent with the things. Because if you're not consistent, it's not going to help. And you listen to your body. If your body's telling you, I need more water, I need more hydration, take care of it. Just listen to your body and do the things that are going to take care of it, but do it on a consistent basis. And that's my biggest thing this year, is being consistent with my beauty routine as far as hydration and just things that I love doing. I bought the materials or bought the products to do it. I need to use them. So I hope that helps. I hope that it encourages you, because if you have gotten lax in some of these things, like I have, I'm guilty of it. And I know other people are too, that they just say, I'm too busy to do all that stuff. I'm too busy. But some things only take a couple of minutes. It takes a couple minutes to put your moisturizers on and to do different things. So I hope that encourages you. I hope that I've given you some ideas on some things. Leave me comments below. Let me know what are some of your beauty habits that you've been lax on or that you want to change for this year that will just to me, it's going to make me happier, because I feel like I'm going to look better and feel better. So let me know. I do hope that while you are here, if this is your first time, you will consider subscribing to my channel. Share this with a friend. Go out, have yourself a blessed day, and I'll see you again in the next video.